Chou Tien Chen of Chinese Taipei up against the Asian Games gold medalist Shi Feng, the number 4 seed from China. After that, we'll have a men's doubles, and that will feature the number 5 seeds He Ting and Ren Xianyu. Incidentally, that men's doubles will be a repeat of the Thailand Masters, a final from earlier this year, the Thailand Masters, a Super 300 event. Then we'll have men's singles again, and it's a repeat of the Hong Kong Open final from 3 days ago. It is the defending champion here, Victor Axelsen, who also happens to be the reigning and 2-time Olympic champion, up against Leilan Shi, the left-hander from China. We'll have another men's singles after that with Jonathan Christie, the All England champion. That All England Championships was one of the 3 previous Super 1000 events. Of course, the Victor China Open is the 4th and last of the Super 1000 events for 2024. He's up against the Dane Rasmus Gemke. Then we'll finish with men's doubles, and Sun and Setia won. The beaten finalists here 5 years ago, up against the winners here 6 years ago, Astrup and Rasmussen. Astrup and Rasmussen have been in terrific form in the last couple of years, and their world ranking has shot up to number 2. So that's a fascinating encounter too. Well, with the retirement, sad retirement in the previous match, I think we might have to wait a little while before play resumes, because I can tell you that Chou Tien Chen was on the same player's bus as I was to come down to the stadium. So whether he has fully warmed up, I'm really not quite sure. But Steen, very sad to see the retirement, but they retired last week, did they not, the Hong Kong pair?
Yeah, exactly. They retired in the second round on their in their home tournament, and given the way they played here, maybe they shouldn't have made the trip to China. There was an incident yesterday where Li Xijia also was a bit off form, so to speak. So yeah, I think there could be some. I don't know if there's a rule in badminton, but I know there's a rule in tennis that that you have to play to a certain standard in tournaments. Otherwise, you will receive a fine equal to the prize money you receive, sort of.
For first round losers, so if
first round losers, so you have no incentive to go just to get the first round prize money.
Yeah, all the first round loser points.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a very interesting concept. Well, I suspect, Steen, that it could be some time before the match comes onto court. So do stay with us, everyone. We know nothing at the moment about when the next match will start. We will be standing by waiting for the start of the next match, which just to remind you is should be a wonderful encounter, because it's the Asian Games gold medalist Shi Feng, the number 4 seed, up against Chou Tien Chen, recent quarter finalist in the Olympic Games, and of course a silver medal at the previous Asian Games in Jakarta in 2018. But as you can see on screen, the next match will commence shortly. We will take a slight pause and we will be back with you, I can assure you, when the players are about to come onto court. So this is the third quarter of the men's singles draw, and as you can see in this section of the draw, and not only the match we're about to watch, which is right at the bottom of this third section, but also Anders Antonsen and former world champion Lo Keng-yu in this quarter of the draw. So the players make their way onto court, led out by the delightful Chou Tien Chen of Chinese Taipei. "34 years of age now. And this, I can tell you, is only the second meeting between these two players. The first time they met was in the first round last year. So it's a repeat of last year's first round encounter. 21-18 in the deciding game a year ago in this very arena, won by Shi Feng, who then went on to lose in the second round to Lu Guangxu, his teammate, who went on to reach the final. Chou Tien Chen has actually been a semi-finalist here. That was back in 2018, lost out to the eventual champion, Anthony Sinisuka Ginting. So his fourth appearance at the China Open in Changzhou for Chou Tien Chen. Currently number 9 on the world ranking, has been as high as 2. And his opponent, Shi Feng, has been as high as 3. But currently number 4 on the world rankings. So Shi Feng, 24-year-old from Nanchang, the capital of Jiangxi province, landlocked province in southeast China. And he's been in 2 finals this year. He was silver medalist at the Badminton Asia Championships, and also reached the final of the Singapore Open, where he lost to his teammate Chi Wu-chi. So to Chou Tien Chen, well, he's been in 3 finals this year. He won the Thailand Masters 300, lost in the final of the Swiss Open, and reached the final of the Japan Open, the Super 750 event, where he lost out to Alex Lanier, young Frenchman. So the umpire asked the players to get ready to play. Chinese coaching bench. Sun Jun with the rigged tracksuit top. Fine Datan will be our umpire for this one. And Seamus Halpin of Ireland, the service judge. Victoria Cow, Chou Tien Chen's physio and biggest supporter. So the court officials I was telling you about a moment ago. Quickly, did you see who won the toss of the coin and who chose what? Yeah.
I saw Shi Feng won the coin toss and elected to receive, and I didn't see Chou make any specific decision, but he apparently just stayed on the far side of the court.
China. On my left, Chou Tien Chen, Chinese Taipei. Chou Tien Chen to serve. Love all. Play.
Yeah, that's a very nicely constructed first rally by this man, Chou Tien Chen. Steen, we were talking yesterday, you and I, about the considerable drift in the arena. Is it just as bad today?
I think it is, and that's why it puzzled me that Oh, they should have taken that one. So, that's why it puzzled me that Shi Feng was not choosing ends when he was having the chance to do so. And I saw a little bit that perhaps that Chou chose to play on the presumably better end in terms of men's singles. There can be some considerations about wanting to get a good start and also in an eventual 3-game match wanting to get a good start. I just feel that here the drift is so significant that I'm positive it's an advantage finishing on the better side, the side where Chou is standing right now, should they go into a third game.
It's going wide. Yeah.
3-1.
Well, Shi Feng, like his opponent, did play in the Olympic Games. Lost in the first of the knockout rounds. That was the last 16. Lost to Lo Ken Yu. Whereas Chou Tien Chen, for a third consecutive Olympic Games, reached the quarter-final stage. Good follow-up, very good follow-up from Chou Tien Chen. And this, for this man, Chou Tien Chen, is his fourth tournament in 5 weeks after his Olympic Games. Because after the Olympics he went to Japan, he reached the final there. He was a semi-finalist in Chinese Taipei and he was a quarter-finalist last week in Hong Kong. He'd actually entered the Korean Open as well, had Chou, but decided not to play it, and I think that was probably a wise move. Lovely play. Whereas for Shi Feng, this is only his second tournament after the Olympic Games. He played in Korea and lost in the quarter-final stage to Li Chia-hao, who went on to reach the final. I do think so, Steen, that Chou Tien Chen thrives off playing lots of badminton. That's another nice smash.
I think so too. It's probably been a long and hard thought about playing Korea or not before he's made that tough decision not to play.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I mean, if you're taking good care of your practice and badminton, there's no better way to get match practice than playing tournaments.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit surprised to see Shi Feng play here following the Olympics. It was my impression that he was having some problems with his foot that most likely required surgery, but apparently that's been doff information. There's a little bit of dark horse in the Olympics in my group ahead of the games, but didn't really get his campaign going.
I'm not sure any of the Chinese singles players, including the women in that, have really performed to their absolute best. Of course, Hebing Zhao reached the final, but she was looking, had Carolina Marin not got injured in that semi-final, she was looking as if she was about to lose.
Yeah, he was going to play for bronze.
Slightly behind.
5-6.
And the thing is, sometimes the Olympics is very polarized in the singles discipline. So sometimes you have an easy group draw, but you can also have a too easy group draw where you're not really, you don't get familiarized with the playing conditions. And suddenly you face the normal opposition too easy a position.
That's a very good point, you know. Because whilst you don't want to be using up too much energy in the group stage, you want to be keeping sharp.
Yeah.
That's a big miss. He was not even as deep as the double service line when he played this shot. I don't think we'll see it from that angle. No, we don't. He's made a camera shot. Here we are. Nowhere near the double service line. Should have made more of that.
Little shots from Shi Feng, but we can also see here how difficult it is for Chou to get the correct length on his shots. He's playing up against the drift. That's been way too short.
Well, just to emphasize the point that we were making earlier, that Chou Tien Chen thrives on many tournaments. He's played 29 ranking events in the last 12 months. Which means that very nearly 2/3 of his results he can dismiss because it's only the best 10 results over a 12-month period that count towards the world ranking. Lovely drop. Absolute beauty. That drop shot was landing well in front of the front service line, which just shows how accurate it was. Look at that. Full stretch, Shi Feng, and he still can't get it back. Well, Chou has kept his nose in front the whole way through this opening game so far. He's landed on the line.
Yeah, I think was the sideways drift that you picked up on yesterday. A little bit, tiny little bit from right to left. Still playing way short.
Oh, that's gone low line.
Good way of checking whether the players are playing too short is to keep an eye on the leg that's furthest behind when they hit the shot. If that's above or in front of the tram lines, then it's way too short. That's the case here. At least one of the feet should touch the first tram line to have a decent length on your clears or your lifts from an opponent's perspective.
Oh, goodness me.
10, 9.
Completely mistimed that, Chou Tien Chen, and for the first time in this opening game, Shi Feng goes into the lead.
Do it.
Well, the umpire telling Shi Feng to use his foot.
Okay.
He gets his own towel, and the umpire says, no, you can't use your own towel. I've told you to use your foot to disperse the perspiration on the court surface. There's another mistimed shot. it's Li Shifeng who goes to the game interval with a 2-point advantage. Minutes to the mid-game interval.
等一下可能会出现鞋带战术，反正你就是自己就是跟那个节奏去操作，然后尽力拉起来。
11-9. Late.
Oh, that's landed in. Now that's better, Lenstein, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
it
what
is.
you were wanting to see. Clear's going right to the back of the court.
Especially now, after he's dropped one drop, Li Shifeng, and it's proved in, then actually Chou, he can push the next one a little bit more. They can actually be a little bit long, because I think Li Shifeng will be probably playing them anyway.
Nice neck shot. And back level.
11-all.
It's a wonderful tumbling tight neck shot
11.
from Li Shifeng. Take a look at this. Oh, yes. That was spinning and tumbling and making it, as it turns out, impossible to return.
That's a sign
Service over.
of the drift. I actually think it hasn't looked too bad. We've seen some of the other matches where at least one player has had extreme difficulties in controlling the drift. These two here are absolute top players and they're experienced, so they're much better at coping with it than some of the matches that we've seen so far, where it's been very, very evident that there's drift.
So back into the lead. 4 of the 5 points since the mid-game interval to Chou Tien Chen. Make that 5 of the 6 points.
14-12.
Sort of a killer whale dive there from Chou.
So we've got the scorpion dive. We've
Yeah,
got
and do that.
the killer whale dive.
I've been to one of the shows at one of the animal parks. You've seen killer whales come up like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've watched it on David Attenborough where they come right up to the beach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're normally getting a little fishing reward, and luckily Chou didn't do that.
14-12. wonder in the early stages, Steve, whether Chou Tien Chen was taking many shuttles that were going out the back.
That's quite possible.
6 of the 7 points since the mid-game interval.
Like you said, Joe, he was coming here on the bus, and the early matches, they went quite fast. So I'm not sure he's perhaps had time to sit in the arena and take a good look at court 1. That's normally what players do. They tend to arrive early, or if they're playing in the later stages of the day, then they come out here in the morning, take a look at the playing conditions, and figure out what the situation's like. Maybe he hasn't had time to do that because of the withdrawal of Li Chunhei in the mixed doubles previously.
Back level.
Push there from Shi Feng. And this is one of those shots, the backhand from Chou there, where maybe it's actually going long. It's just so hard to believe for the players, because normally they would never go long.
Lucky to get away with that, Chou Tien Chen. Just seemed to poke at that shot rather than have a proper swing at it, Shi Feng. That's maybe why he made the error.
Yeah, maybe it was still spinning.
Yeah.
Because Chou took it early to take it off the top of the tape.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. All he's really got to do is force the lift, and
Exactly.
Chou, that is. And that's liable to happen, as happened in the last rally.
He knows that Li probably doesn't want to lift, so he can overcover all the other shots.
As he did there, standing his ground at the back.
Did well. And that's what's so different from a number of the other matches that we've seen, that this is top quality players at the top of the ranking playing each other in the first round. So they've got the skills to cope with the situation. It's still difficult for them, but they know what to do.
19.
That was put away very efficiently. Yeah, but look where he's hitting from. No wonder he could put that away.
Good one.
Over 16, 19.
So game point opportunities. That error on the attempted cross court from Shi Feng means that Chou Tien Chen, the unseeded player in this first round encounter, 4 game point opportunities. 1 has been well saved by Shi Feng. That's too loose. Lucky net cord creeps over from Chou Tien Chen, and it's the opening game. 21-17 to Chou Tien Chen. In 21 minutes. Good opening game.
Good 1, 20 seconds. Good 1, 20 seconds. Second game. Up or late.
So Chou Tien Chen, having won the opening game 21-17,
1 love.
and the Asian Games gold medalist, Shi Feng, has some work to do here. But of course, as you've pointed out already, Steve, he's now playing on the better end. He can use, oh, he's going to challenge that. I saw that as good.
Yeah, I agree with you. That looked like it hit the line.
Hit the line. That's a wonderful shot from Chou.
1 challenge remaining.
So of course, apart from the obvious advantage now of Li Shi
1
Feng
or
hitting against the drift,
late.
what tactically should he be doing to make advantage of that?
He should try and get Chou off the balance, so use deceptions in service returns and in his shots in general, but super important in the service return. And the advantage is, of course, that he can use the full court, so he can mix it up much better with variation between playing the front court and playing the back court. But so far, Chou has coped really well with it. And then he should overcover his own front court. Oi, oi, oi. Errors.
4, 1.
Overcover his own front court and challenge Chou to play his back court and see if he can hit it, or he's going to make errors playing it long. Chou is doing really well here, attacking.
5,
I don't know if at the moment it looks like Li Shi Feng doesn't have the pace to follow suit.
Maybe took some time off after the Olympic Games. That's
Yeah.
a strong possibility, whereas Chou has been playing continually. Look at that.
And he's
Wow.
firing on everything.
6-1.
It's not good. He's leaving way too much time for Chou Tien Chen, who is clinically exploiting it. Clinically exploiting the sort of passive play from Shi Feng.
Great disguise. That's amazing.
8-1.
I suppose Shi Feng thought there's no way Chou will try and play to the back because he's liable to hit long. Oh, my word.
The movement from Shi Feng is worrying at the moment. Completely stranded. We have to say that it was a fantastic defensive shot from Chou.
Absolutely. Oh, this time that one into the bottom of the net.
9.
I'm glad I didn't make any predictions on this second game here. Been quite wrong in these first 2 days, because I would have predicted Shi Feng to take the control and perhaps Chou to go a little bit easy on this second game, saving energy for the third, but he's just cruising.
He's blasting it.
Yeah.
So it's over. 10-2.
Well taken. 11-2 the advantage to Chou Tien Chen of Chinese Taipei, having already taken the opening game against the number 4 seed, Shi Feng. Would you believe it?
第一个就是网旋要快，你看你现在网旋全是在下面，挑起来，比他这样打，第一个被动了。然后你挑的又不到位，他加上风速，那肯定很难防嘛。我首先要我网旋抢在上面，抢在上面以后，他不要冲，他肯定这样怼了以后，我是两边，我不要这样高高的打，我就棒平了两边，打过去，快点放，知道吧？让他转起来。我主动，我被动还打平，他有风速，我还是站下面。啊，记住。
So a game and 11-2 up Chou Tien Chen. And he's missed that, Shi Feng.
Run, go.
That's a good play. Oh, he got it back.
That is amazing. How on earth did he play that?
So it's over. 3, 1.
Well, that's the trick shot of the day.
There was some quality on it. A less alert opponent might have been surprised by that. There was some quality on the shot he got away with. Chou.
Is this the start of the revival? I wonder.
I'm sitting with the feeling that if it is the start, then I think he needs a little bit of help, Shi Feng, from Chou, getting overconfident. I think there's been some signs, but let's just see the proceedings.
Beautiful.
That's a beautiful shot.
Service over. 13-5.
Because when he left for the interval, Shi Feng, he didn't look like one coming out to battle, ready to challenge and get back. He looked like one who'd come to terms with his fate today. I think Chou needs to be careful not to let him in.
And so do I.
Over.
How many times have we seen Chou in a good position within a game, a leading position, what should be a winning position, and then somehow not converting?
This is, to me, he's mixed it up between being really aggressive and I think a little bit too aggressive. He doesn't need to do that much. So he's basically playing it into the hands of Shi Feng here.
Yeah. I think he's become a little bit complacent.
Thank you. Thank you.
Seven 13. Six of the last 7 points now to Shi Feng.
Bad serve return.
Yeah, he's forced to hit long. 12-2 it was.
So 60% of the advantage is now gone.
The men's doubles once with the Danes, Astrup and Rasmussen, who were a game and 12-2 up.
I promised them never to refer to that match on commentary.
Oh, sorry.
That's true. They were one game and 11-2 up and then lost it.
That's nice. But all of a sudden, it's a battle again, isn't it?
Yeah.
They seem to be cruising.
Yeah.
I think you used the word cruising, and I said he's storming it. Neither of us were right. Oh, that's loose. Yeah, that, to me, said that he was nervous that his opponent had been catching up. Look at this block. Look at it. Look how far over the net that is. That got what it deserved. It's going wide. Yep. What watched it closely.
Service over. 15-11.
It's going long. It's challenging. Chou.
Chou's now changing his shirt in the middle of it all.
It's good.
Seen that.
One challenge remaining. Service over. 12-15. I can put.
Ten of the last 13 points to this man.
Okay.
Just shows, doesn't it, Steen, that even when you think you're in a very commanding position, you never, never let up in sport.
You never know. You have to protect it because this is it's a self-confidence burner. No matter whether he gets away with it or not, Chou. But it's much more difficult for him to score points now because suddenly Li Shi Feng has got hope. The match was there for taking.
Yeah.
For Chou, and Li can say, okay, if he doesn't want it, then I'll take it. Stays well in.
Stays well in, and he's back level. 13 of the last 16 points to Li Shi Feng.
This is perhaps one of the situations where you might want to exchange officio and supporter on the chair by a coach. On the other hand, Chou has explained his reasons many times, saying, I'm better off on my own with Victoria Cao.
Prefers to work out things tactically himself,
But he's not really working out anything at the moment.
exactly. I remember that rally that changed it, and Chou Tien Chen, I said the trick shot of the day. Do you remember it was flicked over his head? He ran back and in his deep forehand corner played a backhand drop
Yeah.
from very low down. And from that moment, things have changed.
Yeah, and the next two rallies, that was a little bit of the same. Hey, I'm 11-2 up. This is going to work out. But you're playing the All England champion, the Asian Games champion, or the former All England champion. So it's so dangerous to take your foot off the pedal.
Imploded.
Totally.
Service over. 16-17.
That was a gift from Shi Feng.
Needs a little bit of help, Chou, to get over the goal line, I suspect. Good play.
He wasn't guarding the nets. He was so worried because any lifts going to the back. He was backing off big time.
Thank you. Let's back on court.
Crucial point. Yeah. 18 all.
18 all.
That could have been called a fold, I suspect. I'm not sure that shuttle had crossed the top of the tape before Chou played it.
Yeah, who'd want to be an umpire still?
No.
Making those split-second decisions. Oh. You've done all that hard work to catch back up, and then an error on return of serve from Shi Feng. It's a couple of errors actually in the last few rallies,
exactly.
isn't it? That's to give 2 points away. Chou Tien Chen from winning this first round match. Missed it.
No,
Oh, it's
stays in.
Wow.
He brushed it off the top of the tape, or a little bit away from the tape actually, but the brushing movement I think helped it stay in. Takes a little bit of the pace away.
So it is match point opportunities, 2 of them for Chou Tien Chen of Chinese Taipei. He's done it. Well, that is remarkable because as his opponent caught back up, so I thought Chou Tien Chen was getting more and more, not panicky, but concerned.
Yeah. And he was close to panic.
And it was close to panic, wasn't it? But all's well that ends well, I suppose, as far as he is concerned. 21-17, 21-18. And he puts out the Asian champion, Asian Games gold medalist, I should say, and the number 4 seed. A match lasting 45 minutes. Oh, my goodness me. 12-2 up to 17-15 down. This is the final rally. The commitment going forwards. And the delight for Chou Tien Chen. Look at that. That's what it means. So confirmation of that scoreline, 21-17, 21-18 in 45 minutes. Welcome back to day 2 at the Victor China Open.